Welcome to Forward Public School e-learning class 10. I'm Sabina Tariq and I'm your English teacher. Today we will do the Aged Mother Unit 7 Part 2 book exercises. Dear students, now take out your English book page number 68. Activity B, choose the correct option. Number 1. Shinano, the town where they lived, was governed by a despotic leader. In this sentence, the word despot means that these statements are given from your text and you have 4 options and you have to select the correct one. Option A, the governor was a kind person. Option B, the governor was an intelligent man. Option C, the governor was a cruel man. Option D, the governor was a wise fellow. So the correct option is option C, the governor was a cruel man. Number 2. He lifted his helpless old mother to his back and set out on his painful journey up the mountain. The journey was painful because option A, the farmer had the burden of his mother. Option B, the mountain was steep. Option C, the mountain was steep and he was to abandon his mother. Option D, he could face the soldiers of the king on his way. Well, the correct option is option C, the mountain was steep and he was to abandon his mother. Now come to page number 69. Point 3. The son decided to take her mother back to his herd because option A, the mountain was not a proper place for living. Option B, she did not want to stay there. Option C, the governor abolished the law. Option D, he was greatly moved by the pains she took to guide him back his home. So the correct option is option D, he was greatly moved by the pain she took to guide him back his home. Number 4. The saying with the crown of snow, there cometh wisdom means that option A, whoever wears a silver crown is wise. Option B, wisdom comes with the passage of time. Option C, the snow always falls on the wise. And option D, the king is always wise. So the correct option is option B, wisdom comes with the passage of time. 5. His demand was that his subject should present him with a rope of ashes. Using the contextual clue, the word subject in this sentence means, students, first let me tell you what is contextual clue. Well, context clues are hints found within a sentence, paragraph or passage that a reader can use to understand the meanings of new unfamiliar words. Clear? So, we have 4 options. Option A, man. Option 2, citizen. Option C, they. Option D, issues. The correct option is option B, citizens. Now come to page number 70. Modal verb. Activity A. Choose the correct answer about the function of the modal verbs in the following sentences. First, let me tell you what is modal verb. A modal verb is a type of verb that is used to indicate modality, that is likelihood, ability, permission, request, capacity, suggestion, order, obligation और advice, etc. ओके, मॉडल वर्ब में क्या होता है? किसी चीज का इम्कान होना, किसी चीज की काबिलियत के बारे में बताना, किसी चीज के लिए परमिशन, रिक्वेस्ट, कैपेसिटी या सजेशन, मशवरा, ऑर्डर, ऑब्लिगेशन, जिम्मेदारी और एडवाइस, etc. So in this case we also have 4 options and we have to select the correct option. Number 1, may I use your mobile phone? Question mark. So number 1 option is to make a prediction. Option B, to express possibility. Option C, to make a semi-formal request. And option D, to express permission. So this is clear. The correct option is option D, to express permission. 2. You must not walk on grass. Option A, to make a command. Option B, for prohibition. Option C, to make a conjecture. Option D, for suggestion. The correct option is option B, for prohibition. 3. He should come to the meetings on time. Option A, to convey the idea of an obligation. Option B, to make a suggestion or advice. Option C, for prohibition. Option D, to form polite question. The correct option is option B, to make a suggestion or advice. Number 4. Can you help me with this exercise? Option A, to show inability or impossibility. Option B, to express or inquire about willingness. Option C, to show possibility. option D, to express permission, while the correct option is option B, to express or inquire about willingness. 5. You needn't take your umbrella. It isn't raining. Option A, expressing prohibition. Option B, expressing obligation. Option C, expressing lack of necessity. Option D, expressing ability. The correct option is option C, expressing lack of necessity. 6. Could you say it again more slowly? Option A, to make a request. Option B, to give a suggestion. Option C, to show ability in the past. And option D, to identify a possibility. The correct option is option A, to make a request. 7. The weather will be hot enough to go to the beach this weekend. Option A, to express intention. Option B, to make a prediction. Option C, for habitual behavior. And option D, to show willingness or interest. The correct option is option B, to make a prediction. 8. The dog would bark every time the doorbell rang. Option A, to request permission. Option B, for preferences. Option C, for request. And option D, to show habitual activity. The correct option is option D, and that is to show habitual activity. Number 9. Shall I help you with your luggage? Option A, for suggestions. Option B, for offering someone help. Option C, for asking what to do. And option D, to indicate a promise. The correct option is option A, for suggestions. 10. Can you help me with this exercise? Option A, for asking what to do. Option B, requesting someone for help. And option C, for suggestions. And option D, to indicate a promise in the future. Well, the correct option is option B, requesting someone for help. Now move toward page number 72. Activity B. Choose the most appropriate answer to express the idea specified in parentheses. Well, student, first let me tell you what is parentheses. This sign, this symbol, look at this symbol. Look at this bracket that are put around a word, phrase or sentence in a piece of writing to show that what is inside them should be considered as separate from the main part. And this is also your parentheses. In this activity, you have 4 options and you have to select the correct one. Number 1, you don't look well. You dash see a doctor. The word inside the bracket is advise. Option A, are to. Option B, could. Option C, need to. Option D, should. The correct option is option D, should. Number 2, dash take a message please. The word inside the bracket is request. Option A, may you. Option B, could you. Option C, shall you. Option D, need to. The correct option is option B, could you. Number 3, whose book is this? I'm not sure. It dash be Anam's. The word inside the bracket is possibility. Option A, might. Option B, must. Option C, should. Option D, would. Option A, the correct option is option A, might. 4. She dash have stayed home yesterday because her little son was sick. The word inside the bracket is necessity. Option A, could. Option B, would. Option C, must. And option D, should. The correct option is option C, must. Number 5, you dash leave work at 3:30 today. The word inside the bracket is permission, and option A, can. Option B, could. Option C, might. Option D, will. The correct option is. Let's come to page number 73, regular and irregular verbs. First, let me tell you the concept of regular and irregular verbs. Some verbs are regular and some are irregular. We form the past tense of a verb differently for regular and irregular verbs. If the regular verbs ends with a consonant, we add ed to the end to form the past tense. Whereas, if the regular verb ends with a vowel, we add d to the word. Where in irregular verbs don't follow a pattern like the regular verbs do. Put the verbs in brackets in the correct simple past form. Note that some of these verbs are regular and some are irregular. Now you know the concept of regular and irregular verb. We have blanks over here, and you have to put past, simple past form. Yesterday Tahir blank bracket get up at 7 o'clock, so you can put got. The past form of get is got. He dash have a shower. Past form of have is had. and put on some clean clothes. Then he dash bracket may have, and you have to put the past form of have, and that is had. Breakfast. At 7:30 he went. Go into the bathroom. You have the word go in bracket, and the past form of go is went. Brushed. Okay, this is your regular verb because it ends with consonant, so you have to put ed at the end of the word. His teeth and comb his hair. Well, you have to put the regular verb. After that, he put on his shoes and left. The past form of leave is left. His home to go to school. He dash. Take, past form of take is took, and bus, which had, past form of have is had. A stop in front of his home. He got on this bus at 7:15. He got off the bus in front of the school and entered. You can put the regular verb over here. You can add ed at the end of the verb. His classroom just in time. He listened to various teachers from 8 a.m. to 1:35 p.m. Then he hurried home because he was, the past form of be is was, very hungry. He ate. The past form of eat is ate lunch and did his homework. Later on, he watched TV. In the evening, he had, the past form of have is had, dinner with his parents. After that, he met. Past form of meet is met some friends in the city. When he came, past form of come is came, home, he washed. Here we put the regular verb. His paste and brush, we also put the regular verb. His teeth before he put on his pajamas. Finally, he recited a few ayah of the Holy Quran in the bed late at night until he fell asleep. Dear student, this is the end of the lecture. Hope so it will be helpful. Till next lecture, stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.